Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. สวัสดีค่ะ We are Gift from เกษตรศาสตร์ University, Thailand. Today, we will show you our strategy. Our strategy is always sales. So, what is always sales? Always sales is to have enough money, to have income every day. And why we should to always sales? First of all, to make sure we have enough money to cover operating expense. And the second, to invest when we see the new opportunity. And the last thing, to have enough cash to crisis and emergency situation. Even we set and try to follow our strategy, we still have a crisis. For example, one of the crises we faced this morning game is late vendor shipment.
Okay, in case of late vendor shipment in retail, if we order product in day 15, we check in PO list that and get the data about vendor lead time from the last order. So we know that how much lead time the vendor will take. If the vendor take about 5 days and day 20, the product didn't come arrive, then we know already that the vendor is late. If that time the product in the stock is only enough for 3 days, so we compare the lead time and choose the fastest way to get the products within 3 days. We can choose 2 ways. First is move from the warehouse, and the second is buy in e-commerce. If the warehouse and e-commerce have the same lead time, we will choose the warehouse because it's our product and we sure that the product will come on time. To prevent this crisis, we will set the higher safety stock.
Always sale make us to go through the critical by collaborate our ability. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Team G. And here we now to the question and answer session. Managers ask any question to G.
Can you explain the last slide where there are 2 options, the e-commerce and the warehouse, and how it will relate to your solution?
Thank you for the question. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you explain the how how it relates the comparison of the 2 options compared to how it relates to your solution?
We have to find a way that we can get the product fastest.
We check in retail is have a product in retail and calculate on demand. Is retail have a T-day, we find 2 ways. Warehouse and e-commerce and find relative use files or trimming. Way to get a product to retail and sell and get always sell to business. Okay. It's clear.
Good.
Is that eventually you use the warehouse because it's only 10,000 Hong Kong, and the second one is 12,000 Hong Kong. Then you choose to buy from the warehouse and ship to the retail. Is that right? That is the two solutions, and you pick up the
Yes.
first. Oh, thank you.
Here we see that both your sales revenue and your net profits as well as your gross profits are all lower than the average, and we would like to know why. Because logically, if you set your price low, and you aim for a lower profit, you naturally have a quicker turnover rate, which would boost your sales revenue.
Again, please. Sorry, again, please. Please slow.
We see that both your sales revenue and your net profits as well as your gross profits are all lower than the average, and we would like to know why. Because logically, if you set your price low and you aim for a lower profit, you naturally have a quicker turnover rate, which would boost your sales revenue.
Wait a second.
Have many causes we can control that we find in a bit. We find in business. Why in business have a problem, and we learn.
And we learn from the mistake. But when we fix the mistake, and then we found the new mistake, that is the reason.
I ask another question, sir. Your strategy is always sales.
Yes.
If your cost, because you buy from warehouse or buy from e-commerce, is higher than your retails, you are losing money, negative, then you still continue sales or you stop selling if you don't have enough margin. You will keep selling or you will stop selling if your cost is higher than your sales.
What market? Retails, B2B, or retails?
If the e-commerce is very high price, you still sales or you don't sales?
We still sell, but
We still sell in retail, but we still sell in the other market. Yes.
Even you are losing money, you still sales?
Yes, because we always have a finished goods in retails, and in the game it's always continue sales.
Thumbs up. Thank you, Team Chief. And may we now invite